Yes, that is exactly the noise you're going to be making when you try out some of these mods, or when you watch this video and see some of these mods in action, because honestly there's some pretty damn cool mods already out for Fallout 4, so that is why I'm bringing you a Fallout 4 mod series. So anyways, welcome to Fallout 4 Mods Weekly, Week 1, the series in which I cover the sexiest and best of all mods from that week, and hopefully you guys do enjoy this series because it's going to be weekly. And if you don't enjoy it, well, I'm going to go cry in a corner, and then we're going to go ahead and just, continue to enjoy the mods together. But anyways, let's go ahead and roll the intro. Why is it that Fallout and the Elder Scrolls mods are almost always about making your character sexy? Where is the love for the all-new settlement system in Fallout 4? Well, look no further. Alternate Settlements by Stuck Gaming will flip your settlement from, is this really the best you can do, to holy damn shit, that is a damn sexy settlement. Mainly through its addition of new standalone rugs and wallpapers, giving you full control over the mood of every damn individual room. But overall, it adds a total of 93 new standalone items, including 16 rugs, 25 flags, 10 foundations, 10 new floors, 7 new walls, 50 new wallpapers. There's even a dank-ass one too, by the way. The mod even says it itself. And lastly, 3 signs. Overall, just give you control over how high your settlement sexy meter can go. I nearly gave this mod my official Mod of the Week award, but it just couldn't meet the very top mod of this video. So one of my biggest annoyances with the settlement feature in Fallout 4 is that you can lift a whole entire building, but when you want to move things around, you can't even move the damn power suit, meaning you have to actually get in it and move it and then get out of it. And that issue is exactly what this next mod addresses. Say hello to Movable Power Armor by Kentington. Basically, this mod just makes it so you can now pick up and move around your power armor in the workshop menu as if it were any other settlement item. Pretty handy, eh? Not sure why this wasn't in the base game itself, but thank you Kentington for saving me some damn time, as if I wasn't already withering away my hours of life into the settlement feature in Fallout 4. Have you ever found that the Gauss rifle's texture just wasn't good enough for you? Well, if so, this mod, Gauss Rifle Retexture by Alex Scorpion, has got you covered. A small and individual retexture that the title itself explains, but to simply put it, it makes your Gauss rifle just a little bit more sexy than it was before. You'll probably see a lot of these small texture mods like this sneaking their way into the weekly series, but I'll try to more or less individually cover them in standalone videos rather than bringing them here in the weekly series. You know, sometimes I find that the turrets and traps in the vanilla game just don't cut it for me when it comes to defense. That's why I decided to include this mod, as it takes defense to a whole new level. Robot Guardians by Big Talon adds just what the title says. Robot Guardians that you can build in your workshop menu and have them free roam and defend the settlement for you. They can be really powerful when you get what's required to build them, and something else I should mention is that this mod is heavily supported, as it gets about 8 updates per day. It was literally updated 6 times today while I was trying to record video for it. Some of the issues you may see in the clips now were already addressed today, such as the Protectron's fucked up hands. I have to give a major props to this mod author, as this is a well developed and high supported mod. Thank you for taking my defense to a whole new level. Nothing like fucking up anything that comes through my settlement, with vertebrates flying in the sky and robots of all sorts just all over the place, just messing anything up that comes into my settlement when it shouldn't be there in the first place. Now, I think it's time to add a whole new level of functionality to our settlements with our next mod, Functional Weapon Racks. A mod that may have a lot of issues and may be a little complicated to use, but damn when you know how to work it, baby, it is so divine. This mod adds weapon racks to the workshop menu and makes them functional to display your ultimate arsenal of destruction. Basically, you can now nicely show off your weaponry. Like I said, it may have its problems and it may be limited as of now due to it only showing the base model of the weapon and not any modifications you have on it at this time. I still love how badass this mod makes me feel. I still don't know where Bethesda's heads were at. Did they not learn from Skyrim? Give me a way to display my weapons and armor, damn it. Anyways, that's what this mod allows me to do for my weapons. But where are my mannequins at, though? Mannequins are all through the waste, so why can't they be in the workshop menu for me to dress them up? I want to play life-size Barbie dress up. Is that too much to ask for in Fallout? And sadly, no, that is not the next mod I'm covering. So far, there's no mannequin mod. So while we're waiting for Barbie Dress Up Simulator, we might as well just make our wasteland a little bit more green in the meantime, and that is exactly what our next mod does. Tookie's Textures Grass and Plants by Tookie Jones makes the Commonwealth Waste more green by modifying plants of all sorts to a more green and flourishing wasteland, which I have to say I actually prefer and find to be a little bit more realistic in terms of over 200 years passing. But hey, I'm not the scientist here, let's just enjoy the damn green, as that's exactly what this mod does. Now if the texture change of green was too much for you, and you just want some damn high resolution retextures, then the mod Hauled Out 4K by Dust to Death is the mod for you. Hauled Out is a 1K, 2K, or 4K texture overhaul that has first started with the architecture of Fallout 4. Bumping your pixel count from ugly to sexy in one quick download, the first module that's been released only retextures all warehouses, greenhouses, sheds, and one wall in the settlements, which is the wood wall / metal sheeting. As you can see, this is once again another sexifying mod. I personally can't wait till it's expanded upon, as the current retextures look fantastic, and I just want more. But while we wait for more architectural retextures, I think we need to up the scare factor on our characters with the mod Creepy Monsters of the Wasteland by Undead Sadness. This mod creepifies the textures of the creatures in Fallout 4, as if I didn't already find them absolutely terrifying. We now have people like Undead Sadness turning it up a notch. They've currently retextured close to 100% of the creatures. Some aren't actually included currently due to some bugs and limitations, but nonetheless it is an outstanding retexture mod, and if you want some new and better textures, then there's absolutely no reason not to install this mod. Now, I swear this is going to be the last texture-ish kind of mod for this video, and that is a Nether Glowing Plasma Weapon mod by Mythos214, which essentially adds a glow map to the plasma weapons in addition to adding ambient light reflections in the latest version of the mod, which means the weapon now gives off light well in your hands, which is a very small change, but for me is very welcome, as this isn't another super ultra resolution texture mod, but is a very subtle nice change nonetheless, and if you like glowy things like myself, this mod is made for you. Moving on to our last but not least mod, this mod definitely achieves my official Mod of the Week award, as it's just an outstanding mod. That mod being True Storm's Wasteland Edition Thunder, Rain, Weather Redone by Fading Signal. A mod that is a complete overhaul to the storm systems in Fallout 4, including new unique weathers, sound effects, particle effects, textures, intense visual effects, fogs, dust storms, hazardous radiation rain, and even more. This mod is probably the best mod made as of yet for Fallout 4 and actually amazed me. I could not have even expected a mod like this to be released before the creation kit is even released. Wow, I'm using the word released a lot. That's just how awesome it is. It takes your storms and makes them occur more often, makes them more realistic and more hazardous. What more could you ask for? It's basically a weather sexifying mod, which is exactly what we're looking for. Honestly, I suggest you try all of these mods out for yourself if you have any interest in them, as they are all worth the installation. If I had to choose for my top 3 mods of this week, it would come down to True Storms, Alternate Settlements, and Robot Guardians. All 3 of those mods have greatly impacted the way I play Fallout 4 and how much I enjoy the game. If I had to choose only 3 mods to install, as of now, those would be them without a doubt. If you want to check out any of these mods, all the Nexus links will be down in the description below. However, that's actually it for this week of Fallout 4 Mods Weekly. Hopefully you enjoyed the first week and episode. If you did, please smack that like button down below and subscribe to join the good fight. It'd be super greatly appreciated. But until next time, this is Epoxy, signing off.
screaming.